So I'm going through my emails this morning and I get an email from a good friend of mine who's also one of the best coaches I've ever known. Lives on the other side of the state from me. He's going to be over my way this weekend and is hoping to get together. That's not why I wanted to tell you this little story, though. I wanted to tell it to you because of the little PS he had. He said at the end, by the way, I've already started filling out my grad books this spring. Smiley face. And he says, this sure beats giving money. Thanks for the awesome resource over the years. I appreciate him saying that. It's also always nice to, hear somebody be thankful for something you've done. But then it hit me, a lot of you won't know what he's talking about. Some of you are going, oh my gosh, that's right. It's graduation time. I got to make sure I order the book. But a lot of you are wondering, what book? What is he talking about? Because we have added almost 1,000 people to our email list and our YouTube channel subscribers just since last year's graduation. Thank you so much to all of you for joining our community. This has been awesome, and we keep growing. Please help keep spreading the word. But some of you are wondering still, well, what are you talking about? What I'm talking about is my book, Inspiration for the Graduate. And my friend was saying, hey, I've started to fill them out. You'll see what he's talking about in just a second. Inspiration for the Graduate was a book that I wrote. It was born out of my own necessity. I struggled for all my years of coaching finding a meaningful yet economical, affordable gift to give to my graduating seniors. You coach one sport with a lot of kids or multiple sports or whatever, those can add up. And so I found that giving a gift card, A, didn't feel all that meaningful, and B, if I wanted to make it a denomination that felt meaningful to the kid, it was going to be hard to afford that. And so through the years, I really struggled with that. And I had this idea in mind for quite a while. Finally, about 8 or 9 years ago now, I finally did something about it and I wrote it. And like I say, I was writing it for my kids more than anything. But I had other coaches in my own building say, hey, how do I get that? And the more I heard that, the more I thought, oh, there's something here. And so then, I kind of put it out to the world. So what exactly is it, Scott? Well, I give 10 team themes, okay, that have been a part of our athletes' lives, maybe definitely a part of any athlete's lives. Things like discipline, enthusiasm, confidence, adaptability, courage, leadership. These types of things that have been a part of their lives or that they'll need as they move on to the next phase of their lives. And so I wrote a little bit about each of these kind of team themes. So here's poise, for instance, okay? So it starts with a picture on the chapter page, and then my ideas on it on a page and a half sometimes, and then quotes from some famous and not so famous people on that team theme. And so coaches are now able to go, well, this is exactly the kind of thing that we've done through the years with our players. This fits right in line, okay? But I think this next part is probably coaches, I don't know if it's their favorite part, but they love this. It's a space for you to write your own message to your graduating seniors. So this is your chance to personalize it. All right. By far, this is my most popular book. Nothing sells as well as this through the years. But this is the time of year where it happens. And so I wanted to make sure you knew about it. I also want you to know about the follow-up that I did to this called Senior Salute. I realized that, at the end of each season, a lot of times coaches were looking for something to kind of reward our seniors with. And so on senior night or your end of season banquet, that's a really popular one to give. That's a much smaller one. I have 17 themes, less quotes, but again, the same concept. And it has the space for you to write your notes, your own personal note. So, extremely meaningful. Some of you are thinking, yeah, well, how economical? Well, the book is $7.95 a piece, or you can get a 10-pack of them for $70. So it comes to $7 each. My gosh, extremely economical. The booklet, Senior Salute, is $6 each, or you can get a 10-pack for $50. So, sorry to be Mr. Salesman this time. I don't normally do this, only at certain times of the year or when something is happening, like a new book later in the summer. But this graduation time, this is a time where a lot of coaches always, reconnect with me and say, hey, I need to order that. So go to greatresourcesforcoaches.com. That's the website. And you can find the page that says Inspiration for the Graduate or Graduate Book, whatever the actual it says on the menu. And you can order it right from there. Or you can get this one from Amazon too. So whatever works for you. A little easier if you just come to the site. So anyway, thanks for listening to the little sales pitch, and we'll have a regular message next week. We'll talk to you then.